of putting this in the landing area, so it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Nick Martin is there to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Omaha.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's an Arizona first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
First and 10. Murray gonna hand this to Benson. Crazy. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9, brings up second and a yard.
They go play action for Murray. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Now Murray on first down. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. On the handoff, this is Benson. flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards, but we'll need to check on the call.
Hey, hold on.
He takes off. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short gain.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Hey.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
A 33-yard attempt.
We need these 3 points.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Cardinals are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
To return is Ricky Pearsall. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And And it's going to be third down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Third down. Purdy. That pass to the sideline. Nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that first down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. Rolling to the left. Off he goes. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give him 11 on the scramble. They give them a new set of downs.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Murray gonna fire this one out to Harrison. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's an Arizona 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Open man is Davis. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
2nd and a yard. Now, Murray on the bootleg. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
Third and a yard. Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's in! Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 12th touchdown of the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it, and the Cardinals are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Josh Sweat. He gets in there to record the sack. Number 16 now on the season.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. First carry for James Conner. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Murray now off the bootleg. That's to the right side and incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have, you are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A draw to Benson. Whoa! And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray in trouble, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Matt Wilson in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 3rd and 14 coming up. Tight end going in motion here. 3rd and long. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. A run out of the gun with Benson. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
2nd and 10. Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Look, sometimes, Mike, there's just nothing you can do. They went with a draw, not a terrible time to do it. The defense just had a great read on the play, and they're able to take them down for a loss.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Purdy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The rookie out of Ole Miss, Walter Nolan, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. Jordan Burch working his way in to record the very 1st sack of his NFL career.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds. Murray now to throw on 1st down. A short one here, caught by McBride. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
It is 2nd and 6. They go play action with Murray. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, and you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
On third down, Murray. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They run out of the gun with Benson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Now a second down throw for Murray. He's going to air this out for Davis. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On first and 10, Murray. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Jones. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 3.
Swim.
Now give up the middle. It's Benson. brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Hey, hold on. On the hole. Hey.
Off the play fake, here's Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Murray. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Benson. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. They're called in at the 2, and he'll take it on in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Tucker for the point after. The kick is good, and the Cardinals move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Saul, gonna return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Throwing on first down is Purdy.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Third and 11.
Get set, get set. AT, watch out. Go.
From the shotgun, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Walter Nolan, he gets in to record his 2nd sack of this first half. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll run here with Benson. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll go again with Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
Working out of the gun, Murray. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision. Just throw the ball away.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Pearsall going to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Here's 2nd and 2.
Get set, get set. AT, watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Finding his tight end, Farrell. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
AT, watch out.
Throwing is Purdy. Forced out wide. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Get set, get set. AT, watch out.
A tight end in motion now. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. That's Zaven Collins on the stop. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Outside. Outside.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Get set, get set. AT, watch out.
Man in motion here is Jennings. 3rd and short. Purdy. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And that just has to be demoralizing for this offense. I guarantee one of the first things they talked about during the break was slowing down the pass rush. So, needless to say, that's not what they want to see.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Murray gonna hand this to Benson. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On the toss, they go with Benson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Third down and 9. Play action now. It's Murray. That caught by Davis. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal. On play action, Murray. Look wide, get this one complete, and he will get into the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Cardinals able to add on. It is now 27-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Pearsall gonna return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22. Yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10.
Stop. 18. Watch out.
On play action, here's Purdy. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. 18. Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll let it go deep left sideline. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt. Now the return. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Malik Mustafa there to bring him down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Again, it's Benson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On 3rd down, Murray. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. And even 30 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Murray going to get this up on a pop pass. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action for Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It is 3rd and 10. They go play action now. Murray taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
A gain of 3.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cardinals will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Saul, gonna return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
He'll go play action. Matt Wilson in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Outside. 18, what's up?
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He's going to let this one go deep. That's the rookie out of Michigan, Will Johnson. And the Cardinals will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
On the ground, it's Benson. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Renardo Green there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
2nd and 10. A run with Benson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third and 9. On 3rd down, they go with Benson.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First and 10. Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Open man is Jennings. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Get set, get set. ARI, watch out.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That one into the hands of Smart. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, 49ers.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
ARI, watch out.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Get set, get set. Rise up. Up.
Here's Robinson. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Brian Robinson, touchdown, 49ers. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. It's still a payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. start out with a run, and it's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
McCaffrey gonna return it. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. They bring a tight end in motion left. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 6. Valdez-Scantling on the move. On 2nd down, Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Get set. 18, watch out.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he's going to go down yet again has been under fire all game long. Josh Sweat, he's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. Now Purdy. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. 2-2. 2-2.
They'll run. Here's Benson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A run now with McLaughlin. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Tucker's kick is good. And the Cardinals add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
Swim. 2-2.
Ball on the ground, McLaughlin. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hey, Larry! Hard! 2-2! Hard! Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. Finding space at the 15. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Go on, Hurt.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
Sit. 1-1. Hey, Ace, Ace.
They'll run it here, and it's Connor. A short game, down to the 7.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Oh, what? 2-2. Hey. Talk to me. What you got?
Murray gonna hand this to Benson. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're gonna mark him just short.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal.
Empty. 2-2.
Connor. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Tucker's kick is good. And the Cardinals will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Pearsall gonna return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Get set. AT, watch out.
Purdy now on second down. Caught. This is Ayuk. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 33, here's second down and 4.
It's it. 18. Watch out.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Third and short. Here, over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
It's it. Watch out.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 49ers first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long.
A 28-yard gain. First down.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Pearsall, the man in motion. Throwing on second down is Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
It's it. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Again in the air for Purdy. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Josh Sweat, he gets in to record his third sack of the afternoon. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On fourth down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. This from 34 yards. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now give on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Niners will use their third and final timeout to talk things over before third down.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
What? Hey, I got him, man, I got him.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road